as time flies by, you'll open up your eyes wide. You feel it's gonna go your way. Hey, hey, it's a brand new day. Hey, 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 it's a brand new day.
Welcome back to Marbella Now. My name is Nicole King, and I am delighted to say that the summer is here. What a better way to celebrate this than coming down to the harbour in Marbella. This fabulous little port with those amazing little boats, great restaurants, new ones opening all the time, and the fabulous The Harbour restaurant itself, emblematic representative of this great little space in the heart of Marbella. If you've never been here, you really should come along. They even have a new market starting now on Sunday morning, so what a great place to come and hang out. And I'd say just a stroll. And then over there at the end is where they pick you up for the JetBlue taxi boat, which is very cool because it takes you from this harbour to Puerto Banús. So, and then you can come back again. A very nice way to travel around our fabulous city. We're going to start off the programme. Great interviews, a lot to get done. So, let's take it away.
Hey, hey, it's a brand new day.
When I came into the harbour a couple of weeks ago, I was so pleasantly surprised because this young man, Antonio, is now here as the maitre d', and we had the opportunity to meet quite a few years ago.
That's
so
right.
You were at Guay for a year,
Guay.
And so I did get to meet you, but also know the excellence of your ability to run a place. People seem to forget that doesn't matter how good the chef is, doesn't matter how good the waiters are, if you don't have that conductor,
Right.
It's the same as an orchestra. There are a lot of moving pieces that need to be coordinated.
That's right. That's right. Actually, Way was a great place, a great experience. The food, fantastic. Combination of Mediterranean with Mexican touch. And that was a good opportunity to get back in Marbella because my time in Marbella goes back to the 70s. You know, mid 70 was Meliá Don Pepe, Los Monteros, and then after that, then I left Spain. I went to U.S. and I started in Miami and working at the cruise lines, and then I went to Houston for about 8 years and several different companies, Brennan's, Palm Restaurant. Houston was a fantastic time, and because the boom of the oil that was happening there, had opportunity to meet with presidents like Bush, father, and Reagan, President Reagan at that time. And then Houston, was another opportunity to get back into the hotel business since I left Meliá Don Pepe and Los Monteros to Westin Hotel in Arizona, in Tucson, Arizona, Westin La Paloma. It was fantastic. It was a great different experience because I got into a banquet business, catering, conventions, a resort in the middle of the desert, just surrounded by saguaro cactus, beautiful flowers like they're in the desert, monsoon seasons, a fantastic place. I loved Arizona. Then another opportunity came up to move to Las Vegas, and I started working in Alexis Park in a very, very beautiful Pegasus restaurant, 5 stars. Then the Mirage Hotel opened up in 22nd November 89. And that was an amazing experience.
I mean, you remember the dates, obviously emblematic total.
The amazing experience because the Mirage Hotel in that time was the hotel that changed Las Vegas. Let's say in a new area, new way of doing business in Las Vegas. The opportunity in banquets was amazing because we used to do banquets for 5,000 people, 2 different ballrooms. Of course, the hotel has 3,017 rooms now. They probably have more now because they build a tower every year almost. You know, that's how fast Las Vegas used to build. And then all the hotels went down in Las Vegas, like the Sands Hotel, Dunes went down, now is the Bellagio. Where the Sands is now is Venetian. it totally changed Las Vegas. So I worked there at the Mirage for a few years, 4 years, in banquets. I was in charge of the banquet department. Wonderful experience. Of course, you can imagine the people that I met there. I met all the movie stars. I met all the
Who would surprise
singers.
us that really isn't as we would think? Who would
Well, to me, one of the grand opening, the main person that was invited to the grand opening at the Mirage and 22nd was Michael Jackson. And that was amazing to see all these people. And Michael Jackson brings everybody else. I met Kevin Costner, Barbara Streisand there. I met, I saw Frank Sinatra, one of his last shows in Las Vegas at Desert Inn Hotel. And all of these things happening. I was remembering when I was a kid that I wanted to start in the hotel restaurant business in the Meliadon Pepe, Los Monteros, and I used to see, wow, Las Vegas, that would be fantastic. How I ended up there in Las Vegas, I don't know how to happen.
I was going to say, where were you from, Antonio, originally?
Originally, I was born in Cordoba.
So a little boy from Cordoba in the 70s to do what you did. I mean, really, that was breaking the mold.
Yeah, it was
people didn't do that back then.
Yes, and actually, my father had a relationship with Manuel Benítez el Cordobés, the father, and they did some business together. And my father asked him, "Would you like? Can you give him a job to my son? He wants to learn how to work in a hotel." So I started working in a hotel, El Cordobés, in Cordoba, which now, of course, changed the name a couple of times. And then from there, I came to the Meliadon Pepe. All of these things, I remember when I was in Cordoba at that time, I saw when the first astronauts went to the moon. And I said, my God, what an amazing thing. I served the astronauts in Houston, Texas, when they used to come to the restaurant, to the Palm restaurant. Muhammad Ali, so many different people. I have menus signed by so many different artists. For example, Cantinflas, Mario Moreno Cantinflas, a Mexican artist and a comedian. I had a chance to serve as well Robert Williams, which is a lot of the customers in the restaurant. They used to ask me, "You know who you like?"
You look like Robbie Williams. I was sitting here thinking, you look just like Robbie Williams. And it's like, do I say it? Don't I say it? When someone said you know,
not maybe here, but in the U.S., everybody relate you with somebody there. So Robert Williams. So
it is because I was the same thing. I'm sitting here thinking that you do look like Robbie Williams. Probably why we all like you. We're all warming to you because
So it was fun. It was fun. I met a lot of people in Las Vegas. That was a fantastic opportunity. Then I worked as a manager at the Ruth Chris Steakhouse. Big change, very, very big change in the U.S. Palm Restaurant. Then I went to an opportunity when I was working for the Palm Restaurant to go to Mexico City because we opened the first franchise restaurant, steakhouse at the Intercontinental Hotel. Amazing business. I met a lot of people there. Even met Denzel Washington when he was filming. He used to come every night. Used to come there to eat, and he used to have a beer and a hat, and nobody recognized him. And he just walked in the restaurant and sat down with the little girl that was doing Dakota Tammy, the little girl that was in the movie, and he was filming the Man on Fire, the Mexican film there. So all of these opportunities.
It's not an anticlimax now to come back to little old Marbella.
No. No, actually, I met fantastic people here when I was at Meliadon Pepe as well, and Los Monteros. I used to serve breakfast Omar Sharif when he used to come and play bridge at the Meliadon Pepe. I used to serve when I was at Los Monteros the soccer player, the football player, Beckenbauer and Johan Cruyff. Course.
So Marbella, we're lucky because people still come.
Yeah, there's still, and that was all of the experience. Now in Mexico is a great opportunity to meet fantastic clientele. The president, I had an opportunity to serve the President Clinton there with Carlos Slim, one of the multi-billionaires.
Yes, it was even opening up a casino in Madrid for God knows how long.
They used to come to a restaurant as well, and so many artists, singers.
It looks like not only we've got a lot going on in the harbour, just with you yourself, Antonio. I think we should make a regular spot because it's who's who, and where's where, and what's what. Well, that's all we have time for in this chat. But Antonio, now that I know there's so much more to you, with your permission, we'll do a follow-up and actually take a few of these wonderful quips that you can share with us. Because who doesn't want to know what Denzel Washington has for lunch? Wonderful. Antonio, thank you so much.
Thank you.
And I'm so happy on a personal level that you're here with the team at the harbour.
I'm very happy.
And I know that it's a good plus. No, because as I say, a lot of people forget. You can be a good chef, you can be a waiter, but every orchestra needs a good conductor. And they've definitely found one with you.
Thank you
so much. My pleasure, Antonio. Nice firm handshake too. Yay.
Thank you.
Free taxi 4 times a month and 25% discount on your car insurance if you're the zero hero.
Yeah, I'm here in Marbella, but it says here I'm in La Canada.
If you haven't mastered the lingo, don't worry. Línea Directa has a free GPS geolocator service that will come and find you. We don't give an unsung hero award for nothing from Marbella Now, and really there's not enough to say what this young lady does. I don't want to keep singing your praises because you're so like keep everything hush hush, but you've got this fabulous event coming up for Ladies' Day Ascot.
Yes.
And again, charity minded.
Yes.
Tell us the thought, what started this one?
Okay, I mean, we always do Ascot Day. Previously we've done it for domestic violence. This year we heard about a lady in the UK that had lost her 3 daughters over the space of 5 years, all through basically accidents, and she's been left with the 2 grandchildren to bring up. So what we're doing is raising money to give these children the summer to remember. Ascot Day is always a perfect day. All the ladies get to put the hats on and we all get to dress up, and it's always a fabulous day. But this part is going to be going for a very good cause, and we're really hoping that these children can really put all their worries aside for a summer, and we can give them a lot of fun and, you know, a lot of days out to enjoy. We'll be bringing the grandmother who's bringing the children up over for the day, so she's going to be here for a couple of days with her best friend.
Give her a bit of a break as well, because it must be very,
yeah.
How traumatic. You can't even get to deal with the loss because you have to take on the responsibility. I mean, it's just a horrible situation.
To be honest with you, the more and more I hear about it, the more heartbreaking it gets. She's been left with one son who is now going blind. So it's a really, really terrible situation for the whole lot of them. And we really just want to make life a little easier for them. So we're going direct, doing it a bit more personal this year, as opposed to doing it for one big charity. We're doing it for one lady and the children, and hopefully, which I'm sure it will be a huge success.
Tickets are just €50, and that is for a 3-course boardwalk meal, which is just not a snack.
And half a bottle of wine included in that. And obviously a whole day of dancing. We've got 2 singers donating their time, Tabitha and Isabel. We have a Vento shop dressing it, as we always do for our charity events. And we also have Brian Cullen. He's given us his new flower wall, which is new to the Costa del Sol. Stunning thing for any weddings. So really, again, it's just all the community getting involved and saying, we're going to help this lady. So come along and help too.
Exactly. Book your tables now, because I can honestly say that when I realise that the events are coming up and I ring to book a table, I'm always too late. So do book.
It is a lot of fun, honestly. It's a great day, and we all get to dress up, which us ladies like to do.
Exactly. I can find something else to wear.
She looks like she's a wedding ascot.
Exactly. Because I was here having my wedding, so you never know. The boardwalk, suitable for everything. Cara, congratulations, sweetheart.
Thank you.
Hey, hey. Hey, hey.
Thank you for joining us for today's Marbella Now. This show will be repeated again tomorrow afternoon, and the nice thing is that you get a full compilation show of the whole week put together on Saturdays and Sundays. Of course, everything is also available from our website, marbellanowtv.com. See you tomorrow. Hasta mañana.
And it's time.